Guys, Will Graves, Associated Press. I guess this question's probably for Ben and maybe Mo. What is it like to have to guard DJ in practice?
Ben, you want to start?
I mean, I can definitely say it comes with some challenges for sure. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, it definitely makes us better. I mean, I don't think there's another post presence. I mean, in the ACC, really in the country, that's as much of a force as him. So I think it really, honestly, has made us part of the players that we are today, having to go against that every day.
Mo, you want to add to that?
It's easy. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. Yeah, we compete against each other every day, and DJ is a tough guy, and like we make for him complicated to get his spot. That's why he gets so well right now on the block.
Just as a follow-up, are
Yeah.
there positions where he gets you guys in practice and you just know as you're guarding him, like, I'm in big trouble here?
Go ahead.
I mean, I would say all that. I mean, but I mean, you definitely know if we're going at each other in practice, you're gonna have a little soreness in your chest after having to take all them post dribbles. But I don't know if I ever feel like I'm in trouble when I'm in there necessarily.
Oh, same for me. Exactly the same thing.
All right, questions for our student athletes. Right aisle.
I just wonder, I'm Rob McGlan with Inside Pack Sports, just wondering if you guys, what in your study session so far, what have you seen from their zone defense and what have you seen from them offensively?
Mike, you want to start? Work your way down.
Yeah, I think from offensively, obviously you've seen how they played against Kentucky. They're a very talented team. They can score from each level of the court. Obviously, they can shoot really well from three. They have a few guys that can really get it going. And they also have very good post presence. So just kind of today and still watching film, game plan, and seeing how we're going to approach it and attack. From a defensive standpoint, it's going to be huge because if we let them get going, it's going to be tough to get the win.
Mo?
Yeah, we're going to play against some zone, like maybe 98 time on this time, my bad. And, yeah, we're going to be prepared for this game, and we're going to stay locked in and did what you do.
Ben?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I definitely got to agree with what they said. I mean, they're a very solid team, and obviously they just had a great game the other night. I mean, they do run that zone, which we're going to have to be ready for. But, I mean, I feel like if we do what we do and we keep on playing like we've been playing, we'll look good out there.
Left middle.
Brooke Pryor, ESPN. Michael, when you look at having to potentially guard a guy like Jack Golke, who just went off the other night, what are the challenges that come with guarding and preparing for a guy that gets on a hot streak? And what's it like to watch that film and kind of see all the attention that he's gotten nationally?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely impressive. He's obviously a very good player. It's not like he hasn't been doing this or making these shots all year. He's just very talented. So going into the game, I mean, we just got to same game plan as what the coaches think we got to do to take away, obviously, his looks and not let him get clean looks, if anything, because he's going to get shots off. Like we said, he's a great player, and this is what he does. So trying to limit his touches, limit his looks in that area of the game will be huge for us, and just try to force him to take tough ones and then finish possessions with rebounds.
Left aisle.
Thank you. Jerry DePaula, Pittsburgh Trib. You guys, maybe all three of you can answer this question. This will be your 7th game in 12 days tomorrow night. How are you able to do it? Aren't you exhausted? And you haven't been home for too much to settle down, have you?
Ben, you want to start and work your way down?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, we definitely. I mean, I don't know about fatigue, and we've been hearing about fatigue for a long time now. We've had, he said, we have played a lot of games. I mean, I don't see any of my guys getting tired. I don't feel like we've lost a step at all. I mean, as far as I definitely do miss home a little bit, miss my dog a little bit, but I mean, I'm still trying to win some more games.
Mo?
Yeah, we tired, but we got to compete. Like, we got to stay on top of what we got to do because we're here for that, and we can't complain about, like, we tired. We got to play, like, 7 games in 12 days. I don't know, but, yeah, we're going to stay on top and
yeah, I think. Sorry. At the end of the day, too, obviously we have a common goal in mind to keep playing the game, so in the season to finish the season with a win. So at this point, even if your body's hurt or you're tired, you're not really focusing on it too much because you want to do everything you can to win that next game.
Right middle.
Nathan Geese, USA Today. And Michael, you guys have quite a few graduate players like yourself, quite a few guys coming in from different schools to make up this team. How much of this run is kind of the benefactor of so many different experiences coming together to know how to handle yourself in different situations?
Yeah, I think it's been huge that we have a team full of mature guys that have been here, whether played in March before or they just had experience playing through a lot of games where, you know, they're coming to the end where it's a one-shot, one-possession game and things like that. So I think just experience is always going to help you out down the stretch, especially when things aren't going your way. You can have guys that are able to rely on what they've been doing or what they've experienced in the past with either the other teams or this team they've been with for a while. Just definitely helps keep everyone together and keep everyone on the same common goal.
Questions for student athletes? Right aisle.
For everyone, obviously, this has generated a lot of enthusiasm back home in Raleigh. Now it's starting to become national. I mean, your take on that, how surreal is it to see NC State, they're calling you guys America's team and things like that, and the love that you're receiving, both from Wolfpack Nation and now from the nation itself?
Ben, you want to start?
I mean, I would say, especially, I mean, back home in Raleigh, I mean, the fans' appreciation back there definitely, I mean, means the world to us. I mean, we definitely feel that. I mean, when the crowd gets loud and starts cheering for us and we're away from home, I mean, there's not a better feeling than that. I mean, I know DJ Burns, when he gets the ball and the crowd just turns up for him, and there's nothing more fun than that, just seeing it. I mean, I know it's fun when it's on the court. And, I mean, yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, as far as America's team, I mean, I guess we'll try and keep that going.
Mo?
Yeah, we really appreciate that because we need that. We need that. Like, we talk about we tired, but when we got the chair, like, screaming for everybody, for us, for DJ Burns, like, they give us energy, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, building off of what they said, I think it's huge. Just since we're not on our home court right now, we have a lot of fans that are traveling, and then just other fans that aren't NC State fans necessarily still cheering for us. So I think when you're at these neutral sites and you have a fan base there for you and getting excited, it helps. You know, when you go on a run, just helps you keep it going, and then if things aren't going well, they help get you back in the game.
Left middle.
Oakland was pretty clear last night that they don't want to be considered a Cinderella team, that they believe that they can beat anybody. Do you guys feel like you're a Cinderella team, and is tomorrow night's game almost a battle of would-be Cinderella teams that could make a run in this tournament?
Mike, you want to take that?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what people have been asking us, too, is how we feel about being the underdog or lower seed in all the games, but we don't really focus on that because at the end of the day, like, we just focus on what we can control. And whoever the opponent is, we're just going to, scout for them. So I don't necessarily know if we, want to just be labeled as a Cinderella team. I think we just want to be labeled as a great team that goes out there and competes every day and, gives it their all. Because at the end of the day, everyone in this tournament's great. I mean, the seeds can go flip back and forth. So we don't really focus on the number of the seed or anything like that. We just focus on whoever we're playing and then just controlling what we can control.
Back right.
Luke Taylor, Full Court Press Podcast. What would you say the song that best describes DJ Burns is?
Ben, you want to take that?
I don't got nothing.
No.
All right, no, Mo, this is on you, man. You got this one, Mo.
I don't know. I would say Baby Tron, King of the Galaxy. I think that's a good one. He loved that song.
I like it.
All right, any more questions? All right, back right.
Excuse me, Gary Hahn with the Wolfpack Sports Network. Of all the challenges that this team's faced in the last 6 games, what are you the most proud of as far as being able to overcome those challenges?
Mike, you got that?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just sticking together. Obviously, the season hasn't been perfect by any means. It's we didn't win every game and blow out every team. It's like we've had some ups and downs, and I think at times we really could have easily just given in, kind of caved in to just what was going wrong and just embraced that lifestyle. But I think it was huge for us that we all kind of just banded together, and no matter what we were going through, we always stuck together and had each other's backs. And I think it's been showing on the court, at least through the ACC tournament. Even when the odds were stacked against us, it didn't really matter. We didn't really care. we were going to go in and just fight with your brother, and that was kind of the biggest thing is you want to have their back and same ways you wanted them to have yours. So I think that's been huge for us going through that stretch, and even coming into this now when you're playing new teams you never played before is just rely on what you guys have been doing all year and just making sure you have each other's backs out there.
During the regular season, the Pack had some ups and downs offensively, but you take a look at the last 6 games, all of a sudden NC State is averaging 81 points. So if each of you would just give your take on what's happened.
Ben, you want to start?
For sure. I mean, I would say, I mean, it absolutely did have a season full of ups and downs and full of a lot of adversity. And it feels like, I mean, throughout the season, I mean, again, I feel like it's something that a lot of people don't really take into consideration. But we were, I mean, when we started out this season, we had, I mean, half of our team, more than half of our team was new guys who'd never played with each other, never been on the court with each other before. And I mean, that takes a long time to figure out. I mean, obviously we came out pretty hot, but I mean, we still had to kind of deal with those issues and things like that. And I feel like a big part of that ACC tournament was us kind of coming together, figuring those things out, kind of fixing mistakes and issues that we had, and really just kind of like Mike had said, come together. And I mean, when we play like that and we're playing together and everything's clicking, I mean, we're a tough team to play with.
You guys good? You want to add anything? Or you good?
No.
Yeah, we're good.
I've got one more.
Yeah, sure.
The mental and physical toughness that you guys have displayed over the last 6 games has been pretty incredible. What's brought that sort of to a peak?
Mike, want to take that?
Yeah, I think just we know, this is it really. At the end of the day, when you lose, you go home. So you're kind of just at the end of the day, you're going to go out there and give it your all. And even if things are tough, you're a little banged up or body's not feeling great or you missed the last shot or anything like that, you're not going to focus too much on it because if you get caught up with what's going wrong, next thing you know, it can all be over. So I think just trying to focus on, what we do have at hand and what the opportunity we have that's in front of us is kind of something that helps you just look past everything that's going wrong or all the tough times.
Right aisle?
Yeah, all the guys that are playing are transfers. And do you think that this season, particularly the back end, when you guys are starting to succeed, is sort of a testament to saying, okay, you need to be patient with this. Sometimes it's just not going to click in the beginning. You got a lot of new guys from different systems coming to a new place, and this thing needs time sometimes. Do you think this is a testament to that?
You got it, Mo.
Ben, or Mo, you got it?
Yeah, like you said, we got a lot of transfer, and everybody come from different school, but we build the chemistry all year, so yeah, it take a little bit of time, but that's why right now we play so good because we know each other and we got back of each other.